Hey, it's MyklSkeleton, and I thought it might be cool if and I thought it might be cool if I make a quick video on how to solve some of the Rubik's Cube, and nothing complicated, just the easy parts, and see if it all makes sense to maybe someone who hasn't done it yet. So, what I'm gonna do now is solve one layer of the Rubik's Cube, and by one layer I mean one side. So like the green side, say, and then the rest could be all scrambled whichever way. It doesn't matter as long as we get the one side solved. And actually, I'm not going to do the green side, I'm going to do the white side because it'll probably show up better on the camera if I do that, and because that's the way I do it. So yeah, let's get going. Alright, so let's get started solving the Rubik's Cube. The first thing we want to do with the scrambled Rubik's Cube is pick the side you're going to solve. I'm going to do the white side, and I keep the white side on the bottom the whole time. That way I can see where all the other pieces are on the cube up top. And it'll help me plan out my next move while I'm doing my current move. The first thing you want to do is solve the cross, and that would be finding the 4 edge pieces that have white on them and putting them in the right spot. So when we're all done, it should look like so. We got all 4 edge white pieces there, and they're actually all lined up in the right way. Notice not only do you have to get the white and green edge piece down there, you also have to get it aligned with the white and green center pieces, and that way we're all ready to go. So let's do that. So the first thing I do is look at the side that I'm trying to complete the cross on and see if there's any edge pieces down there. And there's this red and white edge piece, but it's misaligned. It's lined up with the green center. So all we need to do to solve that is turn it so that it's lined up with the red center, and then it'll be in the correct spot. Now also we have this orange and white edge piece down here, but it's oriented incorrectly. Instead of the white being here and the orange being here, it's flipped. And the way you solve that is you're gonna have to turn it and get it aligned with the orange center. So here's the orange center, here's that orange piece. All you need to do is turn it so that orange and white edge piece is right there, and then flip it down to the bottom. And whenever we do something, you always got to move it back. So I move that back. So now we have the red and the white edge piece and the orange and the white edge piece aligned correctly. Now I usually look on the top layer for any edge pieces that I need, and there aren't any, so that's unfortunate. But I do have in the second layer this green and white edge piece. And to get that up top is the first thing I want to do. All I need to do is have the green face center facing me, turn it like that, and put it back. So there you go. Now it's up top, and now I need to get it down to the bottom, and I just do a F2 move to get it down to the bottom. So now I have the green and white, the red and white, and the orange and white edge pieces all in place. And now I need to find the blue and white piece. And the blue and white piece was moved up top from my last move. I would move it normally to the blue center, and now I realize it is flipped incorrectly. We have the white down here and the blue on top, and that's not what we want. So when that happens, what I do is you have the blue face facing you, the blue center facing you, and you want to put the piece that you want on one of the sides. So I'm going to put it on the right side. So that's the piece that I want down at the bottom, and this is the side that it should line up with. And then it's just a matter of doing an R prime F R move. And that got it down to the bottom. And the reason we do the R at the end is to move this back into the right spot. When I did the R prime move, it moved it out of the way, and I need to do the R to put it back where it was. And after that, we've got the 4 edge pieces in the correct spot, and the cross is solved. Alright, so there was one case that didn't come up when I was showing you the first time, and that was if you have one of the edge pieces on top and it is oriented correctly. When I was doing it, it was oriented incorrectly, and I had to flip it. Now, if it's oriented correctly, it's a heck of a lot easier. So we have this blue and white edge piece up top, and it's the only one missing down there. And notice the white is on the top layer and the blue is facing me. So that's the way we want it normally. And when that's the case, you just move it to the center that's the same color. So we move it to the blue center, and then we just do a F2 move to move it down there. And that's usually what you're looking for.